All right, so yesterday was pretty uneventful overall. I caught a fish early in the morning and we drove all the way to Redding, which was like 4 or 5 hours. Once we got here, I was pretty beat, so we ate dinner at New Barbecue, I think is how you say it, NIU. It's a Hawaiian barbecue place. It was really good and it was really cheap, lots of food. I haven't eaten that much in like a month and a half. Then we got us some rest, got up this morning, went to Walmart, bought a few groceries so we could go out for a few days camping and eat dinner and everything. And then now we are at the Fly Shop, I think is what it's called, here in Redding, California. It's supposed to be, I've read somewhere that it was like one of the best fly shops in the entire world. So we're gonna see. If they don't know native trout here, which a lot of fly shops don't, then that I'll be the judge of what's going on here. And it probably won't be the best fly shop, but it might be cool still. So we're gonna go in here and check it out, see what we think about it, and we're gonna go find us a campsite and do a little fishing. The verdict is great shop for sure. Had really good fly prices in there. So I spent about 45 bucks on flies and a little floatant. And then we ended up having to go back because we found a net that was a pretty decent price. And I need a net because I ripped a hole in my cheap net. So I got a little bit of information. Of course, I figured there would be a pretty good steelhead hype in there, which I think we're going to encounter most of the rest of this trip. But I think I got a little bit of a lead on some Redband action. We're gonna head to another fly shop and see what we can do there. Maybe buy a couple more flies there just to be gracious about getting information. And then we're heading up towards Mount Shasta. So we were told to go to Ted Fay's fly shop in Dunsmuir, I think is how you say it, just to try to get more information on red bands and where we could catch one and just, you know, get some local knowledge. So stopped on the Sacramento, which I think was the middle Sacramento. We just seen some really pretty water. We found a way to get down there, play around a little bit. I fished, it was super clear, super deep, saw a lot of fish, but that's not my style really, and I'm not very well versed in that kind of fishing. And I found out while I was in Ted Fay's fly shop, that part of the river is not fishing great. Bob gave me the rundown. He said I was in the right area, but that I might try Trout Creek campground up here for red bands. And he said if they're in there, they're hungry, so throw something small and catch them. We might end up camping right here, so we'll keep you informed on what's going on as far as the camping situation goes. But we're flying by the seat of our pants right now. Alright, we are here. It's really an awesome place. It's pretty remote as far as I can tell. We saw a deer in the campground when we came up. Got my half weight back out because this water looks a little bitty and real brushy. So Trout Creek's right there. They say there's red bands in it, and I'm gonna tie on a mayfly that I tied myself and give it a shot at first, see what we can pull out of there.
Oh, I saw it.
I'm looking at it. I saw that kind of thing.
Ooh, there he was. Oh, look at it.
We're gonna try, but we got going into Redwoods tomorrow. Woo, there we go. Yep. I left my net back downstream. Wow, he's so pretty. Oh, there he goes. Got away. I didn't get a picture. Yeah.
Hey.
That's cool.
Is that cool?
That was awesome.
Awesome, man.
I hope you get one too.
Yeah. I think
Can I touch it?
I think it's called a Redband.
I want to touch it. Well, it looks like a leopard.
Oh, it's very
Daddy,
pretty.
can I touch it?
Take some pics.
Yeah, dude.
Can I hold it?
Can I hold it?
Daddy, let me touch it.
Hey, no, 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 no.
Why can I not touch it?
You can touch it in a second, maybe.
What's up, baby?
Mama. Cute.
Oh, it's so pretty. Whoa.
There he is, guys. Looking. Isn't it cool?
Where?
I've been dreaming about that for quite some time, surprisingly. A McCloud Redband. Pretty special story behind that whole thing and behind the fact that they live here and they have been here for a long time. This is Trout Creek. I believe that it feeds the McCloud. And I ended up catching that fish on a grasshopper that I tied, a little size 12, which is actually what I caught the Gila trout on too. So pretty interesting. I think what we're gonna do is cast a couple more times, hop out of here, try to get a little closer to Redwoods National Park, and camp somewhere for the night. They're biting right there. They're hitting something small, I think. Oh my goodness, popped him up right to me. Oh my goodness.
That's one way to do it. You want the video camera?
Yeah. It's just a accentuated red band in there. You want to get a close-up of that?
Mm-hmm.
You see him?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
My goodness, almost fell in. Oh my goodness. Woo! Almost fell in right there. Not that that would have been terrible or anything, but it would have been not fun. Oh yeah. Whoo, he's pretty.
Listen, that bank don't stand a chance.
Mama, they stay together, look.
Yeah, will you hand me this camera?
Distinct from all kinds of other trout.
Super huge.
We'll release him and we'll head out of here. Just wanted to make sure and note that this Trout Creek campground is pretty awesome. We wish we could stay here tonight, but Redwoods is like 5 hours. So if we were to do that, the kids would be in the car for 5 hours, and then there would be another couple hours in the park, and then finding a campground after that tomorrow. So we're gonna try to cut some of that time down tomorrow in the car by heading out tonight and then setting up in the dark somewhere else. So, but this campground is awesome. I think we would have a good time here. Weather's really pleasant right now. It's June 23rd or something, 2nd, something like that. This would be a cool place to be for sure. We were going to stay at Trout Creek last night at that campground, and we decided against it because it would have been about 4 or 5 hours of travel time to Redwoods National Park, and then we would drive through the park, which just is a lot of time for kids in the car. So we decided to cut some time down last night, let them watch a movie on the way to Medford, Oregon. We stayed in a very quaint hotel here in Medford. and there's a lot of people walking around, if you know what I mean, at 10 o'clock at night. So anyway, everything's fine. Nothing got stolen. We didn't get stolen. We're good. So we're heading to Redwoods National Park now. We're gonna stop, grab a few waters, I think, and we may not, and we're rolling on. Whatever we're doing, we're rolling pretty quick here. So we're excited to see the tallest trees in the world.
No, we're not.
Good morning. I've never done this before. How do we pay?
Well, what would you have? It all goes through me. So,
Okay.
What would you like?
Well, more than $5.
Right here.
Oh, $45, please.
45 regular?
Yes, sir.
And do you have a rewards card? Ralph Smith's, fries, any of those?
No, sir.
No?
Maybe we'll see some.
Do you know everybody? Do you know? Mama, let's
Jumping, watch him.
How's that taste?
So this is campsite 53 at the Mill Creek Campground in the Redwoods State Forest here, or State Park. The National Park and State Park are kind of just fluid within each other, it seems like, but this is our campsite right here, and it is incredible. This whole campground is awesome. Like, I feel like a gnome is gonna come out at any time and just be like, hey, what's up guys? I'm watching over you tonight. It's crazy. There's huge redwood stumps in here, huge redwood trees, a bunch of like newer growth forest in here, and just ferns and stuff everywhere, and there's tons of people, but it's super quiet. So we're gonna set up the tent here pretty quick and just enjoy. This is incredible.
pretty good, y'all.